friends used to be like, yo, everybody's just staring at you, bro.
Right.
Like if we was going on, like, but I'm like, bro, what are y'all talking about? I used to think they was playing with me.
Right.
Then I heard somebody actually say like, yo, that's the COMPLX boy.
What? That's a COMPLX boy.
Yeah, somebody said that. This is the other day in the mall. We was in the mall like probably 2 days ago. I swear, like.
Oh, that's the COMPLX boy. This the COMPLX boy. If y'all see him, say what's up. Hi guys, and welcome to my very first podcast, Daily Dose. This is the podcast where we talk about anything and everything, especially the most juiciest and uncomfortable topics. So, let's get right into it. So, we are on season 1, titled Black Owned, episode 1, Meet the Owner. So, today we are with Amir from COMPLX.
How you doing, man?
And Rich from Seenoevil. So, this is. Tell them how far back we went.
Probably like elementary school for real.
Elementary school.
Like second grade, maybe. What, second grade, first grade?
Yeah, second grade. Amir, we met in what, middle school?
Probably. You went to East Lansdale?
Yeah, I went to. Oh wait, you went to East Lansdale?
Yeah, we all.
We all went to East Lansdale. Yeah, so listen, we go way back. But so today we're coming to talk about their brands because obviously the first season is Black owned. So I'm gonna have different business owners, people thinking about businesses, people that have tips about businesses come on, and we're just gonna talk about anything and everything. So let's get into it. So how did you guys start with Seenoevil and COMPLX?
Well, they'll let you go first. You started.
Alright, yeah, word. I mean, to be honest, like anybody that knows me personally knows, like I really started out like painting and shit. So like I would paint, and I would sell clothes, but it was never I was never really into the clothes. It was just mainly painting and stuff like that. So I would paint a lot, but I was always into clothes. So I was tapping in with it every now and then, but it was never like nothing that I took like seriously.
Right. So do you feel like you're gonna go back to painting, or you think you just gonna keep
probably
it like where it's at?
I'm forever.
You
retired.
done?
I've been retired for a minute now. I probably won't paint.
Can you still paint though?
I probably can, but it's just, you feel me? I don't got it in me to be doing it anymore. It's too tedious. Like, I don't know. I don't be having no time to do it. So.
You remember the shoes that you made for me?
Yeah.
Me too.
He made some for you too?
Cleats. I had like 3 pair of kicks.
I might have made like 3 pair of kicks, no cap.
Yeah, it was
like
lot.
3 pair of kicks, no cap.
You made my Roche. What was that? Roches?
Roches. Yo,
with the flowers.
They was going crazy.
Yo, Roches
I love them
shoes. So
shoes.
lit.
And what about you?
So I really just woke up one day and
oh snap,
I wanted to do it, but I hit Rich up. I'm like, yo, bro, I want to you feel me, do the clothing thing.
Right.
You feel me? He was like, that's crazy because he's like, I'm on the same type time. So we just ever since then, me and Rich we've literally ping pong everything we learned.
For real?
Anything we learned in clothing, we ping ponged it together. So
y'all was cool before y'all started it?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I've known Rich since 3rd grade.
Elementary school.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah,
so what y'all just
I mean, honestly, from there, once I found out that he was doing it, I'm like, all right.
It was it's a go.
Yeah, I already was into clothes, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just reband what I'm doing right now,
right,
and just do that, and then as I'm doing that, let's just help each other get to where we gotta get to.
Right, exactly.
And now he just hit his 2 year.
Yeah.
Happy 2 years.
Thank you.
Go support COMPLX 2 years. Aren't they $18?
Yep, $18 tees. They right now, but by the time the video.
Oh yeah, they might not be, but still.
But yeah, it's live right now.
Oh yeah, so get it.
Yeah,
don't miss it. You feel me? Because it's well, if you miss it, though, you're gonna be salty.
It's over.
You gonna miss it. You gonna be.
And you gonna be mad. Mm-hmm. I was gonna wear one of the shirts, but I just decided to wear my Daily Dose shirt. So, because the first episode is where we at. So, how do you guys come up with the details? Cause I know your stuff. It's you be zooming in. I be like, dang, I didn't know this was there. Yeah, and you I don't know how they do it.
So I have a graphic designer.
Okay, you have a team?
There's just me and my graphic designer right now. I've been using one graphic designer for probably a year now.
Right.
But he's from, I don't want to get this wrong. I believe he's from Medellin.
Medellin?
Yeah, I think it's Colombia, right? Medellin.
Medellin that sound like Colombia.
I think so. He's from somewhere down there.
Wow.
But we basically, I'll come up with a concept, or he might come up with a concept, and then we'll, just relay it. You feel what I'm saying?
Back and forth.
Exactly.
How long do one take? How long do one detail?
So we probably would do a full collection, and that would probably take us a month and a half.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But that's decent though.
No fast fashion.
Yeah,
that's really what no fast fashion.
So
you don't want to put out. You don't want to rush something and put it out,
Yep.
and it's not 100% exactly
right.
what you wanted to put out.
And then you be mad, you waste all your money. Because don't you gotta get like samples?
Yeah.
I mean, it all depends on how you run it. So like, we've learned that getting samples
is the best way.
It's the best way to really see what you're gonna get. You feel what I'm saying?
So did y'all ever put something out and not get a sample and was like, dang, I should have got a sample because this I don't like it?
That's been the route since we started.
We just learning
we just learned about sampling.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like last August or September.
It was in September. Yeah, September. We was in LA for like 3 weeks.
So it was like, oh snap! Now I know this, so I'm never going back. So what y'all used to just order it?
We basically just doubled down and we really sat down. And was like, all right, what's the easiest way to do this without straining ourselves so much?
Right.
So once we figured it out,
losing money also.
Right.
Exactly.
You lose a lot of money with lost inventory, meaning like inventory that doesn't sell. You might have a drop that you expect to do good.
And it don't.
Exactly.
You had that before?
I've definitely had that before.
I've had that before.
So what you were just stuck with a lot of extra shirts and pants and stuff?
I wouldn't really say like extras. It was really it was like extra, but it's like you can sell it, but at that very moment it didn't pop off how you thought it would. You see what I'm saying?
So like you probably invest in a drop. I guess you could say back then we was investing like $1,250 to like $2,300 in a drop.
Yeah.
And then
to every drop.
It's hit or miss. Like
how many pieces is that?
It's like a calculated risk
or paint. Like how many pairs?
Last year my biggest drop was like 17 tees and one
that was
drop.
crazy.
And then
that was crazy.
17 different shirts.
Tees, yeah. 17 different shirts. Right?
How long it took you to come up with that one? A month and a half too?
No, that was so we had cooked that up like over the summer. So that was like our summer, collection of t-shirts.
Yeah,
we just happened to drop like 17 of them that one time.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
17 tees. All right, so since y'all started the business, you feel like you got more attention, not necessarily from girls, but it can be from girls, guys, family members that like the strain that now see y'all coming up and it's like, yo bro, like
attention? I wouldn't really call it attention. More so like people reaching out and saying like how proud they are.
Oh, more support.
Yeah, more
that's
support.
good then.
More support for sure.
That's dope.
Attention, because people gonna see you like somebody knows your stuff, and they see you out, and they're like, it's because the thing about it, like when you have like a brand or something like that, sometimes you can match it with the face. Like,
Facts.
Everybody might not know who's running it, but you can match it with the face. Because it's like, I don't know, your brand kind of speaks for you as a person. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like, I remember one time I went to the mall and I was going to get hats, and somebody see me out there like, yo, bro, don't you have a brand? I'm like,
oh, for real?
I'm like, yeah, I got a brand. He was like, bro, I'm trying to think of the name of the brand. And then I told him, and he was like, yeah, nah, your hats is fire. I'm like, yeah, that's so crazy, bro. I'm about to go get some hats right now. So he's like, nah, bro, your shit is fire, bro. Like,
that was so nice.
I'm gonna definitely grab. And I was like, nah, that's major. Like, that never happened to me before. That was the first time that ever happened to me. I was like,
for real?
Yeah, it was crazy.
How about you? You ever had that?
So like I've never like really shown my face on COMPLX.
You don't? Yeah,
so a lot of people don't really know who I am.
Yo,
so
you know something crazy?
What?
Somebody told me the other day, they was like, yo, because somebody asked me, they was like, yo, who runs COMPLX? And I'm like, my man run it. And he was like, yo, bro, like, I've been trying to figure out who runs it, because that's another thing, too. Like, I think for me, it's kind of obvious because I only follow one person.
Yeah.
When you follow a bunch of people. So it's like, they can't tell.
So I turned COMPLX from my personal page to a business page.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
that's a gem. That's a gem.
You feel me? I'll still, work smarter, not harder. Remember?
Yeah, that's a gem. That's a gem.
So I basically just had to like rearrange my customer base. But like back to the question though, I just started seeing that. Like my friends used to be like, yo, everybody's just staring at you, bro.
Right.
Like if we was going on, like, but I'm like, bro, what are y'all talking about? I used to think they was playing with me.
Right.
Then I heard somebody actually say like, yo, that's the COMPLX boy.
What? That's a COMPLX
boy? Yeah, somebody said that. This is the other day in the mall. We was in the mall like probably 2 days ago. I swear, like.
Oh, that's the COMPLX boy. This the COMPLX boy. If y'all see him, say what's up.
Crazy.
We was in Legacy. I'm thinking.
You was in Legacy?
Yeah, I'm thinking they playing this whole time. Like they just be playing around.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, y'all ever see if y'all can get your stuff in there? Because they be having some dope stuff.
Legacy, right? Yeah.
I think they got like they want a tax or that's just like
the percentage. Yeah, the business side of that is probably.
Oh yeah, it's up there. It's not like all right here.
Because that's the thing. When you're doing business and you start to realize like putting your clothes in stores and stuff like that, everything has a tag.
Yeah, everything has
everything. You never gonna it's never gonna be a handout.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of stores, make sure you go to the Lab, 524 South Street.
The
COMPLX in there all day.
I'm gonna put it in the bottom.
COMPLX boy is crazy.
It should be like right there.
Complex Bull is crazy.
Yo, that was crazy though, right? That's a crazy experience.
Complex Bull. Okay. Oh, when they came up.
Yeah, when they came up to me.
So do you?
Because it's like they saying it, but like not directly.
Right,
to you.
not directly.
So it's like, wait, I hear it.
Yeah.
So do you ever be walking and you see people with Complex on, you smile like, oh, they don't even know that's my stuff?
I see every time.
And it's like, jokes too. We went to a party that happened. Remember?
That's decent.
At the cookout.
Yo, at the cookout.
And they ain't know it was you.
No, nobody.
I came in there. I'm like, yo, bro, you see this? Like, yeah, I see it. Like, yo, you see this, bro? Like, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I was like, yo, bro, like, that's really like major, bro. Like, literally, almost like every other person had it on. Yeah. I'm like, yo, bro, like,
it was crazy.
Dang,
everybody got this on right now.
Where you was at? Philly or the county or?
It was in Philly.
Oh dang.
Even in the county though, like I just if I'm driving through, I'd see somebody with it.
Right.
Something at least,
That's decent.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like everything happened like overnight for real.
For real. So one day it was like, all right, I'm just selling teas, and the next it was like, I got all these orders.
So when I first started out, I was making everything in my house. You was doing that too. Same thing. He was coming to my crib. We was making
the same hustle.
We was making the same thing. We had a heat press,
a physical heat press. Because this heat press is that you can do this.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that before.
This one that had a handle.
It's like an iron.
It's like an iron. You put it down.
Was it time consuming?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because you had to keep it on there, and you had to do it the right way. If you do it the wrong way, you peel it off. Like, let's say it's the difference between a heat press and like a cool press. So like with the heat press, you gotta wait and let it cool off, and then you take it off. Right. But with the cool press, you gotta take it off right away.
We didn't know that.
Oh, so y'all
so
just
a lot of vinyl got messed up. Like,
and then on top of that, it's pieces.
The vinyl cutter might not cut right. You feel me? You losing on that.
Yo, we was in there like 2 a.m. messing with the vinyl
it's probably stressing.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
Like, go on. So
I'm telling you, bro.
It was so y'all was just over. So what's the latest? Y'all was up to what? 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning?
I remember one time leaving like almost 3. They all was asleep. He was asleep. I was still up because I was trying to get the vinyl cutter.
You ain't just stay?
No, I did. I had work in the morning.
Oh,
so I just did.
Oh, you been
working.
I was working. So
dang, Rich.
Crazy.
That's when you worked at the sneaker store?
Yeah, I was working at the sneaker store and I was working with my pop.
Oh yeah. Dang.
So I was doing a lot.
Dang, Rich.
Yeah, I was doing a lot.
So
I was doing a lot.
Do y'all feel like the dynamic of your company has like changed from since you started? Like, do you think you're going in the same direction, or do you feel like it's drastically changed? Like, all right, here I was doing this, but I'm not really doing that no more. I'm on to this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like you could say that in a way, but I feel like the overall concept of what I wanted to do is still in motion.
Okay.
But as I picked up, as I learned new things,
right.
Everything applying it to the brand.
Right.
Yeah. So
I feel like with me now, like, I'm not gonna say my dynamic is changing, but I don't know what it is. I'm kind of starting to get into like conversational pieces.
Yeah.
Oh,
like, I'm starting to make pieces that like could start a conversation or really make you think. It's weird, but I'm trying to get.
Oh, that's decent.
I'm trying to get into it a little bit, but of course, still put out stuff that's gonna sell. So I don't want it to just be like
too much,
too much, and then people can't consume it. Cause everybody's not gonna be able to consume something they understand.
Everybody.
But I want it to be something, you know what I'm saying, where people like I want people to start to connect with the brand. Like,
right.
I want it to be like people can start interacting with the brand a little bit. So I'm just trying to figure out new ways to do that. Try to make the pieces more conversation pieces. Just trying to like focus on the mission too. That's another thing, because sometimes you could get through, like, let's say you do something new and you want to continue to do that thing. It might not be a part of what you really want to do, and you like kind of like you don't know for sure, but you're throwing yourself off a little bit. So it's like, all right, I can do this right here, but I can't stay in this lane. Let me move back over. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to like.
Hey, bro, we've done that so many times.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy because it's like everything's really trial and error. Like with this, bro, it's like you're never not. How can I put it? Like, you're never not like, it's trial and error. Like, as much money as you make or as many orders or how intact you think your business is, you're still gonna be doing trial. Like, it's gonna be like
trial and error.
Like literally.
Always.
I'm saying trial and error.
So do you feel like Sneaker Money was like a learning experience? Like, do you think you would go back to something like that, or are you just totally?
I feel like if anything, it prepared me to be where I am right now.
And
for sure.
And remember when I bought some sweatpants from you. Are you still doing like patches? Like,
no, so that was a phase that I was going through.
That's what I'm talking about.
So you feel me?
That's what I'm talking about.
Alright,
That's a great example.
I'm glad y'all said that, because remember I told y'all I had something for y'all. So I got my old Sneaker Money tight.
Oh my god, bro!
That's crazy.
How's that vinyl still intact?
And I got
the
sweatpants.
Oh shit.
I still wear these to this day. I don't care.
What? The vinyl in there, y'all forgot. I definitely was going.
Yeah, cause that's like
the fucking
that light up or something, right?
Yeah, it got
like
reflector 3M on it. Look at the patches.
All right,
I ain't gonna lie, these patches is still on
They
still on it.
These are the best sweatpants I've worn.
I bought these sweatpants from Primark.
Trial and error. Listen, trial and error.
Cause you don't want people to know, like.
I don't want people to know, but I still had to know what size they was.
That was a finesse.
So I think I left something in here.
Like it's in there somewhere.
Yeah, here it go. Right?
Small.
Primark extra small.
Yeah.
These patches I ordered off of some website, and then the other patches I ordered off of Amazon.
Amazon, gotta be Amazon.
You gonna say it's a phase? I still wear both of these pants too.
That's what I'm saying. Like these were like I sold a lot of these, but all of them was like one of one. I think I did.
Yeah, that's what you. That's what I was trying to say. One of one.
Like
so I was doing like a one of one phase at that time.
Wow.
But yeah, so that's just like
I ain't do no type of covering up on this one. All the tags H&M tights. I ain't do no covering.
They ripped though. They did rip.
If you're a small brand, please invest in tag art. Then get those like whatever blanks you're using, take them out and get tag art inside your clothes.
You gotta get that because I mean,
wait,
I
what's
feel like
tag
it
art?
makes
tag art is
like on the inside of your shirt. Yeah.
Oh.
You see how it says that?
Yeah,
or like, look, mine is just a signature.
Right,
oh, exactly. I
never switched it up from the beginning. I always had it like. I always had the smiley face.
You put it in after, like, you put it in after you get them?
After they print the t-shirt, after the shirt is printed, they flip it inside out.
Oh, they do that too.
They print it. It kind of like personalizes your brand. So it makes like if somebody gets something from you, instead of it having like the blank tag on there or like the blank, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It'll be personal. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they can feel that and know that it's yours, basically. And it's a good way. It's a good way to make your brand look more professional.
Right.
Yeah.
So, do you guys feel like you're moving closer to the lifestyle that you see yourself in? I don't want to give a timeline. Just your end goal. Like, do you see yourself getting closer?
Yeah, I could say that. I guess so. But like, you feel me? I want COMPLX to be like, you know, that staple,
bigger than what it is.
Yeah,
exactly. That staple streetwear brand. I'm trying to put a store somewhere in Philadelphia, and I want that to be like.
Oh, that's gonna be decent.
Yeah, I want that to be like the place where you just have to go. Like
it's about to be Milano and COMPLX and Seenoevil.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be COMPLX, Seenoevil.
Then Milano. Then the rest.
It's gonna be that big.
That's
I feel like the thing with that too, like definitely like as you getting closer to that, you gotta like always keep that mentality of like staying humble.
Right.
Like,
no matter what.
And not really like I'm not gonna say like not forgetting what you used to do, like what you just like you were showing me that,
you just
and reminding me of that is crazy.
Yes.
Like
so many.
I was hyped when I got.
Hustle,
I still wear them tights though, and I still wear those sweatpants. Like they're at the top of my drawer.
That's crazy.
Cause I'm not like a like.
Cause I don't even have stuff from that old like that long ago.
Yeah, I'm not like a fashion.
I don't got that much stuff from that long.
Like I don't shop. Like I'm not like a. Like I don't buy a lot of clothes. Right. Like I'll buy if I'm going out. But it's not just like, alright, I'm bored. Let me, you know what I'm saying? I support who I support. I get what I get, like real quick stuff.
But that's like, even with that though, like, I feel like with like essentials and stuff like that, it's not wrong with like having essentials. I feel like also when you a brand, don't be afraid to try stuff like that, like essentials and like regular stuff.
That's the hardest.
It is
task for me.
Yeah,
like
essentials.
Pieces, like just something regular, like normal, and the logo. Like I can.
That's my go-to.
I can't make a logo. For my life.
Bro, you're gonna get it, bro. You're gonna get it. When you get it, bro,
wait, but I thought you did have one. Oh, it just say campus.
So much. I've never made like an official like logo.
Yeah. Oh. My logo, no cap. Only reason why I'm still using it is because I drew it up, and every time I see the logo, it reminds me of that. Like, and basically, that's kind of like that thing that keeps me grounded. Like,
that's good then. So you should keep it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I probably won't ever switch it out unless I do like like something like really particular. Like, let's say I made a jacket or something, then I'll switch the inner tag because it'll be a jacket. That's a different like. It's not like tees or like so it's like a jacket. So I want that to be like down to the you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To the piece. Like it's gonna be everything will be special.
So. Speaking of that, if you could collab, well, I guess it kind of goes. If you could collab with anybody, what brand, it could be anything. It could be an event, it could be a person, it could be a
I'm collabing
brand.
With bro.
Yeah, we got.
Y'all collabing together?
I'm collabing with.
Oh, that's it.
With anybody, I'm
so when is it coming? Like, come on.
Because it's gonna be.
We cooked something up before, but we never
dropped it.
Yeah, we never even like.
We never even tried it. Yeah, we never even tried to.
You feel like people wasn't gonna buy
it? You
gotta
really sit down and really like.
Did you feel like people wasn't gonna buy it?
No, it wasn't even that. But we know it's gonna sell.
Yeah, we could have put it up.
We wanted, if we gonna do something together, that it just gotta.
It gotta be like
it gotta be crazy.
Cause people will buy
like capsule or something. It can't just be one thing.
Okay.
We're not gonna.
It gotta be more than one thing. It gotta be more than one thing.
Yeah. That would be decent.
That's what I'm saying. If I could collab with anybody, I'm gonna collab with bro, cause he know my mindset. Like we could ping pong ideas.
We know each other already,
so I feel like that's just the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, cause y'all already know each other.
Exactly.
So to wrap it up, what is some advice? Y'all was kind of already throwing jewels out there through the whole thing, but like, is there anything that you missed? Anything that you missed that's like, yo, don't do this, do that.
Don't do this, don't do that.
Or just.
I'm not gonna say don't do this and do that because what works for me might not work for you.
That's true.
That's true.
At the same time, stay consistent. You feel me? Consistency is everything. I was dropping every day when I first started, like literally something new.
For real?
I swear to God, every day.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Something new every day. We was cutting.
Dang.
Oh my gosh.
That's dedication.
I wish y'all knew like when we was
like we had a vlog camera really like with us from the beginning.
Did y'all do like a time lapse?
We did that when we was in Cali. I had like 600 orders. We packed them all up in this Airbnb and we
oh my god, yo, that was so much work. I was falling in and out of sleep.
Cause y'all was down there for a while, right?
Yeah, Rich, we was down there for like, I was down there for like a half.
He was down there for
like 20 days.
For real?
He was down there for a minute.
That's more than half a month.
Yeah, right.
That's like the whole February.
The whole month.
Yo, it felt so long though.
It did.
It felt
so what y'all was doing? Like y'all was just working. Did y'all have a little bit of fun?
I mean, of course, Cali is just like, you feel me?
Yeah, like
there's always a good vibe.
You don't want to catch the vapors though. Go out if you go out there to work. If you out there to work, just work.
Yeah,
don't be out there because if you out there on that, it's a trip that's supposed to be work is gonna turn into a totally different trip. No, and it's so easy to do that in Cali. It's so easy.
Just to go fall off a little bit.
Yeah, it's so easy.
But no, that was decent. I think y'all motivate people, especially in the county, to do different stuff. Because people probably looking at y'all like, dang, I went to high school with him.
And it's so crazy, like, it's natural. Like, it's like we're not even trying to do that.
Yeah. It's just coming.
It's natural. The advice that I would give somebody, I'll say for sure, is be original.
Yeah.
Originality is key.
Don't try to copy.
If you want to succeed in something like this, you have to be original. And even if you're inspired by somebody,
like right here,
original, like original. You gotta be original.
Right there.
Right here.
You know the swing
guy.
Original.
You gotta be original because if you're not original, first of all, for one, people gonna know that it's not original.
Right.
Somebody's gonna see it and they're gonna be like, "Oh, this looks like this." Yeah. And then somebody like, so you don't ever want that on your back. If you had that on your back, it's gonna make you look crazy.
Yeah.
It's gonna make you not look like a real creative.
Yeah.
You have to be original, and you have to really want to do this, bro. Like, through all the ups and downs and like losing money,
right?
Making money. You get what I'm saying? A drop going good, a drop going bad.
Right.
I still would never trade any of that stuff in. Like, I would never not do that. Like, I would never. I feel like all those experiences I learned from that. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
And it brought me where I am now.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm still growing. Yeah.
So y'all gonna see him at the top.
Yeah.
So when y'all gonna have, would you ever have like a fashion show?
Yeah.
That would be so decent.
That'd be fire.
I haven't even thought of fashion shows.
No.
You gotta think like that.
Oh yeah, Corona.
You gotta
think like that though, bro.
Because them bathing suits was dope.
Yeah, the bathing suits was crazy.
It could get, bro. It could get that big, bro.
I actually.
It will.
The first time we made those
it will get that big.
the first time we made them was it was lost inventory. Like I
said. Sorry, Rich.
Fucking you.
You gotta put that joint.
I'm sorry.
You gotta put that joint in there.
I'm sorry.
You gotta put that in there.
Was that the first time I swear I had you before?
Yeah. Nah, you was flipping it back, but you ain't even did it. You just got me right there.
Sorry.
You just got me right there.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. What you were saying? Do you remember? The bathing suits.
Oh yeah, the bathing suits.
The first one.
So I had all of these like 3X and 2X and like XL shirts that did.
For real?
Yeah, so.
Oh, because it's not,
know, they don't sell. I got a couple customers that buy them, but they don't sell.
Don't waste any product.
Yeah, don't waste.
So what you do with it?
So
that's what you did with the bathing suit.
Right. So I found some girls who they like cut and sew basically. They're called C3. You can follow them on Instagram too.
All right.
Try the C3.
C3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it up there.
They basically cut and sewed the shirts back into bathing suits, and we sold them.
Oh wow!
You know how smart that is?
That's decent.
Like,
they came to you, or you went to them?
I went to them, but I saw the idea. Like they were already doing it, and I saw the idea, like on Twitter. Or something.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah. Smart as hell. Don't waste any product. Like if you have anything left over, sit down and think about what you want to do with that. Because if it's not moving, it has a purpose. You ain't buy it for nothing.
True.
You ain't invest that money for nothing. Like, you feel me? At the end of the day.
And so wait, did you have to buy more T-shirts, or you just use those and so whatever?
Anytime I do the bathing suits, I just use like any extras that I got left over.
And then keeping the concept to it makes it,
Yeah, that's decent. Yeah. But anything else?
That's about it.
I feel like if you really listen and you watch this, anything that you need to know about starting up or actually being in this, you gonna get.
You got it. Yeah. But thank you guys. First episode done. Thank you guys for tuning in to my very first episode of Daily Dose, and I hope to see you next time. All right, hold up. It's recording. It's still recording. He not doing his job.
Yeah, no, it's gonna stop.
All right, cool.
Oh, it never stopped.
All right. No, it's not supposed to. I'm just making sure.
How many minutes is it?
Where we at? 7? All right. Thank you guys for tuning in to Daily Dose, and I hope you just see. Oh, yeah. Hold up. Let me do it again.